Yo, hello everyone, I'm Jack the Jack of Natives, and welcome back to Minecraft Crash Landing. So, it's actually been a while since we've done some stuff, and since it has been, I am going to be a little bit rusty on what all I've done. So I'll just kind of go at it. For one, I put these cobblestone walls all around. Ow! Mainly because I don't want, ever so often, giant zombies, spiders, and the really annoying, super fast baby zombies would get through. Spiders can still sometimes get over, but for all intents and purposes, we are now safe. So that cobblestone fence runs all the way around. The other thing I've done, I have started to set up a plant area. Slimes are always here because annoyance. I've started to set up a plant building, more specifically for trees. So far I have an automated system right here, which will harvest trees, plant trees, and deposit the whatnot over here. I don't need these right now. Actually, yes I do. I want one. So I've been getting a lot of saplings and a lot of wood down here. We have our planter set up and it's filled to bursting with saplings. So we will never have a sapling problem, which is good. I like that we'll never have a sapling problem. You know, I want to, if possible, dense vacuum. No, won't let me. Okay. I wanted to see if I could. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. I'll try that then. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna be apples. Round robin, and this will be. I'll talk about this more a little bit. Basically, it means that it'll evenly divide stuff between sources. So right now it's just been putting it in the planter. Now it'll also, it'll also put it in there. And then the big thing that I've worked on is I mentioned last time that I want to set up an automated system for me to get metals, and I have it decently set up. Here it is, and it works relatively well. Basically how it works is I set up these pumps so that it will pump liquids in of a specific type, and only that particular metal can go in here, and that works out decently well. I've had a small problem with some of the metals mixing because it hasn't come out fast enough, because unfortunately, as you may or may not know, if you mix some metals together, it makes like electrum and invar and bronze and stuff like that. And that's not what we want. I set up this right here, so this is all of our metals. I haven't dumped a whole lot of stuff in the system yet, so there's not a lot. It's just kind of running off this. And this is the big tangled mess of a system that I have going on right now. So I will do my best to explain how this works. So, one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that I didn't feed everything into the system. If for whatever reason I needed, let's go get some water. Well, I'll explain this. If ever there was a reason why I needed a bunch of gravel, if ever there was a reason why I wanted a bunch of sand, I wanted to make sure, and that was too many water bottles, that I had a way of getting that. I didn't want to throw all of the systems in. For that same reason, I also didn't want to throw my metals away, because for stuff like invar and electrum, you need metals, and if I can't get those metals, then that's going to be a problem. So we have a bunch stored up, and this is my backup reserves. So this is what happens. In here, and I might have to reset the system soon. Yeah, we're running low on cobble. Is it still going though? Yeah, it's still going. So basically what happens is I put in cobblestone here. It goes down, and this is the round robin pipe. Now the round robin pipe basically says that it will evenly distribute items amongst all possible inputs. So if, for instance, a bit of gravel comes in here, it can go of one of three places. It can go into the barrel right here for gravel. It can go back up into here, and there is a filter that says gravel is okay. So it'll come back up and gravel can go back there, or it can come over here and it can be inputted into the system, into our autonomous activator. The same thing happens for sand and dust. If it gets shot out here, it can either go into the barrel back in so it can be reprocessed or into the autonomous activator. Then what happens? The autonomous activator starts sifting. And when it gets an item, if it gets an ore, one of these ores, then it will go into this chest. If it gets one of these ores, it'll go into there. And if it goes into, if one of the dusts comes out, one of these dusts come out, it'll come into here. But it's round robin mode, so a dust can either come in here and it might go, half the time it'll go there, and the other half of the time it'll go back into this box. And let's see if I can actually click on it, because this is really hard to do sometimes. There we go. Sometimes it'll go back in, and you even saw it. One of the ores came back into this box, and then the box sorted it. And so it went to my extra storage. If it decides to come in here, it will go into this chest, and then it will get picked up and then sent all the way over here into the system, and it will automatically get smelted. Once it gets smelted, and once there's enough for a full block, it'll fill up there, and then the block will come out, go through this piping over here and up into the barrels that we saw earlier. Something to keep in mind, this is not the most efficient system in the world. As you can see right here, we have a lot of stuff built up. Actually, I want to round robin this instead of randomly. We've got a lot of stuff built up, so this is unfortunately very slow. The only solution I can think of at the moment is I can set up an array of these, and then we can round robin, so what I might do is I might even make another level below this that will just be sifting. And what would happen is this output, this line right here, would become a chest, and then out of the chest would be another round robin pipe that puts it into maybe 4 or 5 of these autonomous activators hooked up to sifters. They would pick it up, and then we would have a similar sort of sorting system like that. That might be a logistical nightmare, though, thinking about it. And that's something we'll have to figure out later. For right now, the system is working, and it is getting us metal slowly. Thankfully, I'm not consuming a lot of metal at this point, and if ever I do have a pressing need for a lot of metals, I can come in here and be like, I'm running dangerously low on iron. I can go, boop, stack of iron, toss them in the system, and then it will smelt a whole ton of iron for me. Something else, you might be wondering why there's a whole bunch of levers right here. I want to change this so it's all one lever, but basically if ever I decide, hey, I don't want you to I want you to smelt lead in here, but I don't want it to go into there, then I just flip the lever, and then lead does not get deposited down. And as you can see, the system is in fact working. It's slowly smelting things. And right now it's fast enough that it actually is not jamming up. I think when I was setting up the system, I set it up partway, and then I dumped a whole bunch of stuff in it, so I think some of it got mixed, and that's why there's a whole bunch of bronze here, and I got a whole ton of electrum. So that's my big rambly explanation of what's going on here. Also, everything was moved down, so there's nothing up here. I need to figure out some cool thing to put up there. I also changed this well. I kind of like this design a little bit better, so I might implement it over there. Okay. So that was my big rambly explanation of what's going on. Again, I don't, this is like world tour mode, basically, so, whatever. Now we're going to do a couple quests. Specifically, there's 2 that I want to... It's a quest with an unclaimed reward. Oh, it's this one. Let's claim this. We get item ducts, barrels, and plastic. Okay. Yay! That's nice. I'll get more things. Did I already read this? I think I already did. I don't need to reread it. Well, okay. That's something else. First thing I wanted to do, I wanted to finish this creating life. We need a shell storage. We can get shell storage from these things. Remember, we got the sync core from a reward a while ago. So that's why we have that. And to make a sync storage, we do this, not that, and that, and we get a shell storage. And I'm approximately certain that how this works is I put that down. It's not active, so I need to put a block. Let's get a nice block. What's a nice looking block? Let's go into these like dark cobblestone-y blocks. I think that would be nice. And break. Alright, let's put that there, and then let's make a lever. I think so long as it has power, it'll be activated. Okay, yes, it's active. Now we need to put all this stuff away, because I want to set up a storage, but I don't want to leave all my stuff in there. Basically how sync storage works is when you put stuff away, all your stuff is left in your body. Dang it. I have too much stuff. And that. And now I don't know what will happen with these. Let's test it. Why not? Let's test one of them. Let's definitely not get the green, and let's just have one red. Let's see what happens when we go on. Okay, so in theory, I should be able to enter this. Okay. Done. And then I'll come in here, and this is my new body. Boop, ow. And then that'll be it. Okay. So now I have an extra me. I can now have 2 of me. And, okay, so the red heart containers do persist. I kind of thought they did, simply because whenever we died, we kept the red heart containers, but I wanted to make sure that we didn't, lose stuff. Alright, now I need all my stuff back. I just constantly am carrying stuff. It's the only annoying thing, is because you always need tools for something, and it's a pain in the butt to run around and get stuff. Okay. Okay, that goes there. We can actually get rid of an item by filling up this water a little bit. Yeah, I'll sort this out later. Okay. So I think that's it. Yeah, so we get redstone energy, ooh, and another camel pack. Boop. Yay! So that's one more quest complete. We're 8% done with creating life. Oh, it's already full for us too, nice. And redstone energy cell, that's gonna be nice for us down the road. I'll stick those in there for now. Do I need any of this stuff right now? Put that away. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is, right now we've hit a bottleneck of constructing items, especially for technological revolution. And for the storage, for the building over there, the reason why I have not yet hooked up the farms for the delivery the delivery truck that we've built, is because I need more planters and I need more harvesters. And to do that, I need more of the circuit boards, and they're just a huge pain in the butt to finish. So, I want this. With any hope, we can build the systems to set up the automatic whatchamadoogle. Okay, so I need a assembly. Okay, I need an assembly controller, which is 3 printed circuit boards. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Ba-bum, ba-ba. Okay. I actually need 4 total. Okay, so I get 3 printed circuit boards. I need pressure tube and 3 compressed iron. Boop. 1, 2, 3. And iron. So that gets us the assembly controller. Alright, and then we need an assembly laser. So we need pneumatic cylinders, which means we need cannon barrels. We need safety tubes, which means we need pressure gauges. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, so we get 2 pressure gauges. We have 4 levers and 2. 2 of these makes 2 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 cannon barrels. I'm out of iron, aren't I? Assembly, laser. Oh, and I need 3 of them? Oh, what a rip-off. I need more iron. Whoops. Ugh, this is so expensive. Well, we can build 1 right now. Poop. Okay, so that's 1 of them. Basically, our end goal is to set up this. Okay. I think I should have most of the systems in place to build this. Do I dare risk this on camera? Well, let's see how much iron we have stored up. If I need to pressurize more iron, I'm going to make a quick cut, and then we can reconvene. So let's just take a quick look in the pressure room. I have some, but not enough. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick cut. I will sort out the rest of the stuff, and I will meet back with you when everything is prepared. Alright, now I have the 2 more... That's a weird way to say it. I have 2 more pressurized, or pressure tubes. I don't know what they're called. I have 2 more of these things. Let's come in here, we'll do that, and 1 more iron, and we get the assembly laser. Aha! So now we have, excuse me, all the things. Okay. Now let's read this because we gotta, oh. Now we gotta set this up. Okay. Lay the machines in a square, the 2 I/O units at the top left and right. Assembly. Oh, we need 2 I/O. Okay, well we need 2 I/O systems. We need to find where we put all this stuff. Oh, I think I had the right amount of foresight and actually put it all over here. Alright, let's do some reading. So we can figure out how to hook up the system and print off PCB boards as much as our heart desires. Alright, I/O units, assembly. I think that's what we need. Assembly, I/O, controller, and a chest. We can make a chest really quickly. Boom. Okay. So the 2 I/O units at the top left and top right. Laser bottom left. So let's try to put it over here. Assembly, assembly, laser. Alright. Place a chest directly north of either I/O unit and the controller. Well, that's not a square though. On the bottom left, on the assembly platform, bottom right. Okay, so that's our 4 things. We need... Oops, I'm reading from the book. Place a chest directly north of either I/O unit and the controller touching any side of the square. You will need to right-click one of the I/O units with a pneumatic wrench to set it to output. It will turn blue. Supply the controller with pressurized air and the laser program provided. You're good to go. Place an empty PCB in the chest, and the input I/O unit will place it on the platform. The laser will etch it, and the output I/O unit will put it back in the chest. No need for the UV box or etching acid. This process is a little slow. If you speed tool. Okay. So we need, let's see, which way are we facing? Oops. This is north. Okay. So we actually need to Alright. 1, 2, laser platform, controller, chest, I think. Alright, let's hook it up. So theoretically that's hooked up. It's building pressure. Good. And theoretically I'll put it in the correct pressure. Good. Okay. We need the pneumatic wrench to set one of these as output. Oh, we probably need this charging station then. Poop. Because I don't think the pneumatic wrench is charged. Well, that's not too bad. At least we have a charging station on hand. Otherwise, this could lead to badness. I think the pneumatic wrench I stored in this chest over here. Did I? Yes. Oh, and it's got pressure. Nice. Well, it'll be good regardless to put the charging station down. So I think we have everything prepared. Maybe. Charging station can charge. Okay. Okay, so one of these is input, one of these... Does it matter? Place a chest directly north of either I/O unit. You'll need to right-click one of the I/O units with the pneumatic wrench. Set to the output. It will be blue. Okay. So let's claim the reward and get the the laser program assembly board. Okay. We put that in there. Alright. Now, in theory... I don't know what's going to happen in practice, but in theory, we could take... Oh. Let's make one quickly then. Bump bump. You just need those two, green and bead of iron. Throw it in there. It will make a PCB board. While we're at it, let's see if this works. Alright, so this is missing a little bit of pressure. Put it in there. Aha, yeah, it's pressurizing. No, wait. You're taking all my pressure. Hey! Don't take my pressure. Problems. There's no problems. Pressure. It currently has pressure. Upgrades. There's more air. Charge. Dispense. Security. Wait a minute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah! Stop taking my pressure! I want you to give me pressure. I'll have to look that up later. Maybe if I hook it up to a redstone signal, the behavior changes. Alright, so empty PCB. Alright, fingers crossed, this works. Put it in. Ah. Ooh, this is cool. It's doing something. Alright, it's going to the chest. It's kind of funky. That looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, it's running. Let's watch this in action. We're not going to watch the entire thing here, but... Okay. So now it's coming here. It's got the board. It's going to put the board down on the table. And then the laser's going to come and it's going to laser it. Oh, this is so cool! And it's going to laser it. Let's see if it... What... Oh, yeah! It's going to laser it a bunch, and then it's going to be picked up and put in the chest. Ah, that's so neat! Oh, it's already done! Wow. That was fast. Alright, and then I'll pick it up. Very slowly pick it up. Yep. And then it will just put it back in the chest, I assume. Mm-hmm. Hitbox collision is not the best in this mod, but, you know, we can ignore that for the sake of cool moving parts. And place this in there, and then we got the unassembled PCB. Ah, that's so cool! And so much better than this junk. I hate that. That's so annoying. It's the most annoying part of this mod, was that thing. The stack? No. We've got a ton of unassembled PCB. I farmed for so long and had to babysit it. Now I know that I can just throw piles like in here. And then, like, it'll all be good. I don't even have to worry about it. That's wonderful. I am quite pleased. Now we just need to up our production of other materials. And then maybe get like a speed mod for this, because this is actually really slow. If we put in... Volume adds more air capacity. That doesn't matter to me. Security adds a built-in safety valve tube. That doesn't really matter. Speed upgrades. All assembly machines that are controlled will operate faster. Yeah, we want more speed. Status. Assembly drill offline. We also need to figure out what these do. Like, if there's anything more that these systems do. Because if this does more than that... Well, let's take a look. It has... We have the laser. What's the drill and laser do? Wow. I'll research this. I'll see what's up with all these glasses. Magic pencil. So you can get my nerd glasses. Look at my glasses. You make me so cool. What's this? Slime ball, stick, coal, and ender pearl? What does a magic pencil do? What's the point of you? Why would I want pencil glasses? What is up with all these glasses? Crayon glasses? A magic crayon? Why? This doesn't make sense. Amazing Technicolor glasses. Can't be made. Reading glasses. Ooh. Tinted glasses. Ooh, green dye. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's make some glasses. I kind of want to make some now. Let's do it. Despite me making fun of it for like 2 minutes, I'm gonna make some glasses here. I know, I'm getting distracted. It's the end of the episode and you're like, Jack, stop getting distracted. No, I gotta make glasses. I'm doing all these weird assembly machines. I gotta look the roll. Gotta have all my assembly nerd glasses on. I don't know. Run faster. I have something important to do. I gotta get my ink. Ink. 1, 2. I don't even know if these are gonna do anything. I just want to put them on. Alright. 1, 2. 1 iron. 2 ink sacs. Make some reading glasses. Ah, yes! Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like because it does help me out a lot. And, as always, stay tuned for more.